Good evening. You are with the news here. I'm Seher Zama, and we are continuing with our focus on what's happening on ground at Hathras village. There are multiple developments here that are coming in. First, of course, we have been discussing how the media continues to remain blocked entirely from reporting any further. There is a multi-layer barricade that has been put up 2 kilometers by the police, 2 kilometers before the Hathras village. The media is not being allowed to enter in and further report. Secondly, the opposition parties who want to go ahead, meet with the family and share their grief, they're not being allowed to do that either. And continuously, there are attempts being made here by the police, and what we have in record by certain family members who've managed to send out those videos, who've managed to slip out of the village and speak with the media here and saying how the family, the victim's family, is continuously being intimidated by the police there. We're going to be discussing all of this in the coming 1 hour. We have with us our panelists, our experts with us, Mr. Sharath Pradhan, senior journalist, Mr. O.P. Mishra, spokesperson of the Uttar Pradesh BJP, Mr. Vivek Silas, who's the spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, and also is Anjali Bhardwaj, who's a social activist. We're going to be going across them point by point on each of the issues we are raising on what's currently happening in Hathras right now. Firstly, let's get you those details coming in regarding the media restriction. Hathras additional SP Prakash Kumar has now further stated that these restrictions are to continue. Remember, these have been restrictions that have been put, which was first in the form of pushing away the media, in blocking the media at a time when the rushed overnight cremation had taken place, following which what we see today is a multi-layer barricade that has been put up just 2 kilometers before the village. Yesterday, we were told COVID-19 is the reason. There is no permission, of course, for gatherings, for large gatherings to take place because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Today, we're being told here that this media blockade is to continue for the coming days as well, because today the SIT is carrying on with its investigations. It has started in speaking and taking recording statements of the family members. Let's in fact take a listen in on that reaction that we got in from the additional SP of Hathras.
कहने का निर्देश हुआ है कि मीडिया पे जो रोक गांव पे जाने की लगाई गई है, वो जब तक SIT यहाँ पर फंक्शनल है, SIT जब तक काम कर रही है, एक बार वो गांव के अंदर जाके इंक्वायरी कर चुकी है, आज अधिकारियों के बयान नोट कर रहे हैं, काउंटर क्वेश्चंस वो फिर से करेंगे। जब वो हमें ये कर देंगे कि उनका गांव के अंदर का इंक्वायरी कंप्लीट हो चुका है, मीडिया को जाने पे रोक हटा ली जाएगी।
Our correspondent Alok, who's been getting us all those reactions, responses there. This is an exclusive that we have from the IG. Alok has spoken to the IG Aligarh here, under whom Hathras region comes. We've asked him here about the media blockade, about the overnight cremation, and why the police really is behaving in this manner. Take a listen in.
Sir, just tell us why the media is blocked, sir. Why media is blocked, sir? Sir, इतना बता दीजिए, sir. Sir, 2 minutes, sir. Sir, 2 मिनट बस बता दीजिए कि मीडिया को ब्लॉक क्यों किया गया है, ये बस बता दीजिए।
जनपद में SIT आई हुई है स्पेशल इंक्वायरी करने के लिए, हाँ। और उसकी जांच प्रभावित ना हो इसलिए किसी भी व्यक्ति को जाने से रोका गया, मीडिया को भी रोका गया। किसी प्रकार के भी हम फैक्ट्स को कलर करना नहीं चाहते, ठीक है। और SIT जब तक है तब तक ये स्थिति बनी रहेगी, उसके बाद आप स्वतंत्र हैं। और
सर SIT कल शाम को चली गई थी, देन यू कुड अलाउ अस था ना?
नहीं, SIT का जनपद में मौजूद होना अपने आप में एक महत्वपूर्ण विषय है, हाँ। और पूरी इंक्वायरी हो जाने दीजिए, हाँ। उसके बाद जैसा मैं बता रहा हूँ, SIT जब चली जाती है और कानून व्यवस्था की स्थिति प्रभावित नहीं होती तो प्रत्येक व्यक्ति।
सर एक और चीज़ बता दीजिए जो सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है, क्योंकि जो वीडियो आया उसमें पुलिस वाले वर्दी में हैं और दिखाई दे रहे हैं कि जो वुडन ब्लॉक्स है उसको रख रहे हैं फ्यूनरल पायर के ऊपर, वो क्यों बनाया जा रहा था और ये वीडियो कैसे
ऐसा है कि जनपद में अभी सारी चीज़ों का विश्लेषण गहनता से किया जा रहा है, हाँ। और यहाँ पर ये बाकी सारे विषयों पर आपको रोजाना
SP साहब ने पहले बोला था कि हमने कंसेंट लिया, लेकिन उस वीडियो को देखकर तो लगता नहीं कि कंसेंट लिया गया था।
अच्छा एक मिनट रुकिए, तो जी मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ,
रिचुअल्स जो होने चाहिए थे वो तो हुए नहीं सर।
देखिए इस संबंध में सारी जानकारी आपको जिले के अधिकारीगण देंगे, परंतु मैं आपको बताना चाहता
सर
हूँ।
आपके सुपरविजन में हुआ था ना, आप आईजी तो हैं सर इस रेंज के, सर इतना तो बता
अच्छा,
सकते हैं।
मैं जो आपको कह रहा हूँ, आप मेरी बात को
जी।
सुनिए। इस बारे में विस्तृत प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की जाएगी और सबको सारे तथ्यों से अवगत कराया जाएगा, परंतु आप ये जान लीजिए कि किसी भी अवस्था में कानून व्यवस्था की स्थिति को बनाए रखना हम सभी का प्रथम दायित्व है, आपका भी है, और इस दायित्व को हमें पूरा करना
सर
है।
आपको नहीं लगता कोई एक्शन होना चाहिए सर किसी के खिलाफ, क्योंकि क्यों हरीब में किया गया, रात में बॉडी जलाई गई बिना
देखिए आप हमारी बात को सुनिए तो सही। आपको सारे के
जो
सारे
कॉन्फ्रेंस आप कह रहे हैं, क्या कॉन्फ्रेंस हुई थी?
अरे आपको सारे के सारे सवालों का जवाब दे रहे हैं ना। अभी हम सबसे पहले आपने सवाल पूछा कि मीडिया को क्यों रोका जा रहा है, इसलिए रोका जा रहा है SIT आई हुई है, SIT की जांच को पूरा हो जाने दीजिए। इन सब सवालों के जवाब तो SIT की जांच पूर्ण होने के बाद ही मिल जाएंगे। ठीक है, लेकिन
क्रिमेशन का जवाब कौन देगा सर? क्यों क्रिमेशन कराया गया?
देखिए ऐसा है,
बिना परिवार के कंसेंट के, इसका कौन जवाब?
नहीं ये गलत बात है, और जब हम कह रहे हैं गलत है तो आप मान नहीं।
कैसे गलत है सर? प्रूफ तो दीजिए सर।
अच्छा भाई, आप सारे सवालों के जवाब अभी चाहते हैं, हम सारे तथ्य आपको बता दो ना, जिले के अधिकारी बता रहे हैं। आप इसका
सर
मौका
कहाँ बता रहे हैं? उन्होंने बोला हमारे पास वीडियो है, वो वीडियो तो प्रूफ गलत निकल गया ना, वीडियो प्रूफ सर।
उनको
वीडियो प्रूफ तो गलत
निर्देशित कर दिया गया
सर, वीडियो प्रूफ तो गलत निकल गया ना सर। सर जो वीडियो प्रूफ जो उन्होंने दिखाया वो तो गलत निकल गया। जिस आदमी के बारे में वो दिखा रहे हैं वो वीडियो, वो आदमी कोई दूसरा, वो आदमी कह रहा है कि हमको जबरदस्ती भेजा गया सर। क्यों सर?
Our correspondent Alok asking those tough questions to the IG Aligarh. Remember, he hasn't stated much each time when the local police and the administration was asked about why they're going about on various instances here of this case. They said that they had orders from above. So when you speak to the person from above here, IG Aligarh, he's not giving in any of those answers either. Alok, firstly, of course, this is as far as the media blockade is concerned. Till the SIT completes its investigations, which would mean another 6 to 7 days till the investigations are wrapped up. Would this blockade continue? And by this blockade, not just the media blockade, but the village that remains sealed for the coming 6 to 7 days then?
Yes, absolutely. For the coming at least 4 to 5 days, it will remain shut because it's already 3 days have been passed since the SIT was formed, and SIT has to give the report within 7 days. So SIT has to investigate three things. That one, the SIT has to investigate that how the whole incident had happened. That include murder and rape as well. The SIT also has to investigate that how the cremation was done without the consent of the family. And the third part is how all the things had happened. What lapses came or what lapses was found out in the part of the police, because remember one SHO was also suspended into this case. So this is what all had happened. In fact, there is some movement is happening over there. There are Aam Aadmi Party workers who are sitting and they are demanding. Now the police has come to remove them. They are asking them to go and just go from here. Here you can see the argument between the police and the party workers. Is happening. You can see that the scuffle is happening. Women police, male cops, female cops are there. They are pushing the Aam Aadmi Party workers who came here and they were protesting. They came here for the solidarity of the family, and they came here in the support of the media. Why the media is blocked? So here the verbal argument is happening.
हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन राइट है सर, साइड में बैठे हुए हैं हम, कुछ कर नहीं रहे सर।
किनारे
आपने राष्ट्रगान तक का मान नहीं किया, आप का अधिकारी हो यार?
चलो चुप रहो।
All right, Alok, essentially what's happening here is yet another protest which is on by the Aam Aadmi Party. Not sure if you can hear what I'm asking here, but yes, we're going to be still playing out some of those visuals of what you're sending us. Remember, to our viewers, this is happening live there. This is right at the police bandobast in Hathras village. This is a police bandobast which is 2 kilometers away from the Hathras village. So the extent to which attempt that has been made by the police to seal the village, to block all entry of course, opposition party leaders wanting to step into the village and share the grief of the family, but also media coverage. Let's take this point through here to our panelists with us this evening. First to you, Mr. Sharad Pradhan, asking you this as a senior journalist. When you have the local administration and the police wanting to clamp down media and media reportage in this manner, what does it say about the case? What does it say about their investigations here?
Well, Jahan, it's very, very simple. These the police and the administration is out to silence the media simply because yesterday the cognizance that the High Court took of this incident, suo motu cognizance, the High Court had, the judges have relied heavily on the media reports. They have consistently, in the 11-page order, they have consistently maintained and praised the media for having done this, for having shown the reality to the people. And they have also urged the media to provide whatever, in whatever form they have, recordings or writings and whatever proof they can provide to assist the court to take this to its logical conclusion. Now, this is what has rattled the government. And the government doesn't want any more of this. So they have moved heaven and earth to see that media is blocked. Today you will find in the newspapers in Lucknow, the state capital, most of the newspapers have carried the High Court order as in the inside pages, or if it were on the front page, it has been shown, it has been diluted by through a single column item, simply because they didn't want that to be the highlight in most of the newspapers is that their forensic lab has said that there is no rape. The UP government and right up to the chief minister have been, their main focus has been on establishing that there was no rape. So, and you know, that was the mindset which led to the cops to burn the body. I won't say cremation, to just burn the body in a hurry, sprinkle. I am told that they even went to the extent of they couldn't find petrol, so they used sanitizers to sprinkle on the pyre so that the body gets burnt fast. So the whole idea was to destroy the evidence. So if the government starts behaving like this, I don't know what.
Absolutely. Let's also get in Ms. Anjali Bharadwaj here in on this. Ms. Bharadwaj, in seeing what's happening, first and foremost, most importantly here, the country relying heavily on the media to get a hang of what's really happening inside Hathras village. What's a follow-up to what's happening post that horrifying case of violence, alleged gang rape to which the girl succumbed to her injuries following the sudden rushed up cremation of the girl without the girl victim's family here, and now with the family further being intimidated, as in what we are getting in the word that is being sent out by the family here, that this is a communication blockade that they're facing as well. I'm here wanting to emphasize on how important it is to have the media on ground to get a word out to the country of what's happening. What is the intent in your view? The intent of the local police, the intent of the local administration here in entirely wanting to block ground reportage by the media? Okay, we're going to be reconnecting with Ms. Bharadwaj on that in just a bit, but I'm going to be asking that with the same intensity here to get in a response from Mr. O.P. Mishra, spokesperson of the Uttar Pradesh Bhajpa BJP, with us. Mr. Mishra, why are you doing this? Why is the UP administration and the UP police behaving in this manner? What are you trying to hide?
I have to point out two things here. First one, that you had used the word that has been used promptly in last few days, gang rape. There is no such gang rape. That has been proved by forensic forensic laboratory.
So I said
it has been
alleged.
widely positive.
Mr. Mishra, I said
Okay.
alleged. Let's leave it at that, please.
Okay, and second
I have said, I have categorically
second one-
said alleged. The investigations are still
Second
on.
one-
The SIT is still
Second,
investigating
of
the
course,
case.
of course,
Please
that
tell
is-
us why is the
actually,
media been blocked?
That is what I'm trying. That from your side, you should be correct like that. Okay, fine. And the second one is why the media has been restricted over there. The additional SP, the administration from Hathras, has categorically spoken that the SIT probe has been already on. SIT people were there. So we don't want that the fact-finding team should have any sort of disturbance, any sort of deviation. So that's why they have blocked all those things. I think they are, and they have categorically said also that if the fact-finding team will, if they will did their job over, then definitely the restrictions will be over and the media will be allowed there. So अगर वहाँ फैक्ट फाइंडिंग टीम आई है और वहाँ कुछ प्रूव कर रही है तो जाहिर है कि हम सभी ये चाहते हैं इस विभत्स केस में कि सही बात सामने निकल के आए और उसके लिए तथ्यों का सही रूप से जुड़ना बहुत जरूरी है ताकि जो भी दोषी हो उनको सजा दी जाए और उनको ऐसी सजा दी जाए ताकि आगे कोई भी ऐसा जुर्म करने का हिमाकत न करे। इसलिए ये फैक्ट फाइंडिंग टीम के लिए जरूरी है कि वहां ठीक से जांच हो और ठीक से वो अपनी रिपोर्ट दे पाए। इसलिए ऐसा रेस्ट्रिक्शन है, इसमें कोई ऐसा रेस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है कि किसी के प्रति वहां पे वी हैव एनी कोई भेदभाव किया जा रहा है या कोई आ रहा है कोई जा रहा है। वो बिल्कुल एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव है और ये रेस्ट्रिक्शन इसलिए है ताकि फैक्ट फाइंडिंग टीम
नहीं मिश्रा जी मीडिया रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं, आपको ये भेदभाव की बात नहीं है, मीडिया रिस्ट्रिक्शन है, आपको मीडिया पे भरोसा नहीं है। अगर मीडिया को रोकना है वो दूसरी बात है। आप तो सारे गांव वाले और पीड़ित के परिवार को भी रोके हुए हैं। देयर इज एन एलिगेशन हियर दैट देयर फोन कम्युनिकेशन हैज बीन कट ऑफ एज वेल एंड दिस इज कमिंग फ्रॉम द विक्टिम्स यंगर कजन ब्रदर। जी
Yes, again this is the allegation, but this is not true. This may be the allegation, this might be the allegation, I agree, but this is not true. We have not stopped anybody, but the administration have not stopped anybody, but the only restriction is to that fact-finding teams should have done their job properly and they should not have disturbed. That's why all these restrictions have been there for not only media, for other people also. And the other political party
Miss Anjali Bharadwaj, if could you be in agreement with that? Yes. All right, Mishra ji, we get your point here. Miss Anjali Bharadwaj, could you find agreement with that argument here that the media has entirely been stonewalled in this case because they don't want the SIT team to be disturbed during investigations? Not just that, the family has also literally been holed up in the village. They're being held up, they're not being allowed to step out either.
This is absolutely absurd. I'm sorry, but this is nothing but a clear attempt at cover up by the administration. What sort of logic is this? We are saying, we are being told that there is an SIT team and therefore the entire village has been sealed. Does that happen anywhere? Does the constitution no longer apply to Hathras? Is it still a part of our country? What is the kind of thing that we are seeing here? There is a heinous crime that has happened. The only way that the country can get to know anything is if the media is allowed to play its role. It's allowed to put out information. Nobody is saying that people should be invading the privacy of the family. But I think what is happening here is nothing but cover up. The administration's role from the beginning has been so diabolical, not providing proper medical attention to the victim. After that, when she dies, she's not even allowed, the body is not allowed to be taken to the home, and the body is just burnt without any proper cremation, right. The family being around. Now it's being alleged that there was no rape at all. I mean, there are serious questions that are being that come up over here. Was there an attempt to destroy evidence? What
Right.
was happening? And I think that at this stage, to completely
So, Ms.
say
Bharadwaj,
that
in your
that
view,
entire
what's happening
area
today
is
with the
seen.
media blockade is a continuation, of that attempt to cover up. And today, this is a desperate attempt to cover up with this media blockage, is your understanding. Please stay with us. I'm going to take in that point here to Sapa. This is Samajwadi Party spokesperson here with us here as well. Mr. Vivek Silas. We have seen that blockade. We've seen those images that our correspondent Alok has been sending us. There is heavy bandobast. It seems that there is extreme caution and fear at play by the police that this needs to be blocked. There cannot be any further coverage by the media because it is going to be raising uncomfortable truths of what is happening on ground.
I mean, ma'am, I think this is highly incredible. It's unbelievable what is happening right now. I agree with my fellow panelists.
That is it a part of India or is this is somewhere else? Where is democracy? It seems it's a dictatorship in Uttar Pradesh. That is all I can say. And I would like to add that BJP is hiding under the dark shadows of the corrupt system. The government is trying to hide behind them. That is all. We were talking about the SIT, that SIT has been formed. There was a SIT which was very recently formed for Vikas Dubey's murder encounter. And it was supposed to give the report by 31st of July. Where is that report? It's all covered up. There was a SIT that was formed against the IPS Patidar, who was suspected in a murder of a businessman, Indamani Tripathi. Where is that SIT report? SIT is just a cover-up by the UP government. The boy who escaped said that his ankle was kicked by the district magistrate. A small boy, you think Mr. O.P. Mishra is saying he is lying. A small boy said that the DM kicked his uncle. Actually, the point is they don't want the truth to come out. But basically, what is the truth? What is the truth? The truth is that she has been raped and brutally murdered, you can say. She was in such a pain. What is the UP government, what is the Yogi Adityanath government trying to hide? That is the bigger question. Why the mobiles have been confiscated? Why? Are they criminals? Are they terrorists? Who they are? They are the citizens of India. They are human beings. Why the mobiles have been confiscated?
Okay, so we have at least 3 of our panelists out of 4 here agreeing that the media blockade is just yet another attempt by the UP police administration's desperate attempt here to cover up glaring lapses on the case here. But is this also a continuation of a basic rights violation? If you have a family which is holed up in this manner, which is being asked not to use their phones, or their phones allegedly have been snatched away, but this is a word that's come in. Let's not call this a rumor. Let's not make that mistake. Let's not say that this is a lie. Please hear this on record. This is what the victim's younger cousin brother has stated. And this is when he dramatically managed to slip out of the village and speak with the media. This is what he said. Please take a listen in.
हमको किसी को आने नहीं दे रहे कि हम तुम लोगों से बात कर पाते, इसलिए आने नहीं दे रहे, मार रहे हैं, पीट रहे हैं, धमका रहे हैं और गांव में डोल रहे हैं पुलिस। हम तो छुप के आए थे, इसीलिए
छुप के आना पड़ा आपको। खेत का रास्ता बंद है? हाँ, खेत का रास्ता तो हमको मालूम है कहाँ से आना पड़ता है, तो इसलिए हम यहाँ पर आ गए हैं। क्योंकि आप यहाँ के रहने वाले हैं तो आपको पता है कौन सा रास्ता है। हाँ, इसीलिए हम यहाँ आ गए थे। हमारे ताऊ, हमारे भाभी और भैया और ताई बात करना चाहती थी आपसे कि उनको बुला लाओ, कि बात करना चाहते हैं हम उनसे। और सवाल और डीएम ने आपने बोला अपनी ताऊ जी को मारा है। हाँ, किस बात में किया है? इस बात तो मारा था कि वो यूँ कह रहे थे कि हम मीडिया वालों को बुला के लेके आएंगे और तुम्हारी सारी बोलती खोलेंगे, इसलिए मारा था। और आपने बोला कि फोन सबका स्विच ऑफ कर देने के लिए बोला? हाँ, स्विच ऑफ करने के बोला था और फोन छुड़ा लिए थे। अभी क्या माहौल है बेटा? आप वहाँ से जैसे भागते भगाते आप आए हैं, वहाँ से आए हैं, गाँव में क्या माहौल है? आपके परिवार में क्या माहौल है, इसके बारे में बताएं आप। और डीएम साहब कल आए थे, क्या बोल रहे थे आप लोग? वो बोल रहे थे कि हमने तो वो बॉडी तो हमने
वो उनको दी नहीं थी। वो बॉडी तो बर्फ में लग रही है, हमने किसी और की बॉडी को आग लगा दी है। जी वो बोल रहा था, हमने सुन ली थी छिपकर, तो वो हमको फिर हमको वो थाने ले आ रहे थे। हम गाड़ी में बैठा के फिर हम छोड़ दिए थे। अच्छा। सो घर भेज दिए थे। वो लड़के का बाप है, वो दूसरा मुजरिम, उसके बाप से बात कर रहे थे डीएम सर।
और आप एक बात बताइए, आप यहाँ पे सारे मीडिया वालों से बात करने आए, क्या मैसेज मिला था आपको परिवार की तरफ से? आपके घर के बूढ़े बुजुर्ग क्या बोले कि क्या आप जाके बताइए मीडिया वालों को?
इन्हें बता रही थी।
This indeed has been pretty dramatic, but following that, now you've heard this interaction that the young boy is having with the media, really telling in the ordeal that his family continues to face. In mid-conversation there, he was chased away. The police arrived and he was chased away back into the village. Our correspondent Priyank Tripathi with those details.
The UP police personnel have suddenly become active. These are the police personnel, and this boy has to run. Imran would show you. This is the only option left for the family to run away. There you can see in the visuals. Imran would come here. There you come in the visual. This is a deployment which is being done by the UP police personnel. क्या बोलने आए थे आप? किस पे चिल्ला रहे थे आप? नहीं किस पे चिल्ला रहे थे आप चिल्ला किस पे रहे थे? किसी पे चिल्ला रहे थे? किस पे चिल्ला रहे थे आप? किसी पे चिल्ला रहा हूं। Let's go and talk to the senior officials what they have to say. ये बताइए। This is another deployment which is happening here. These are the police personnel who have come here. सर आप लोग इस्तीफा है क्षेत्र अधिकारी का आदेश है. Again, the ऊपर से आदेश kind of drama is continuing. Wherever we have gone, we have been stopped, and not even us. Everyone from the media who wants to get voice of the people have been stopped, and these kind of barricades have been put in at every corner, and whosoever is attempting has been stopped.
Please.
सर यहाँ नहीं है. अकेले दो लोग जा रहे हैं सर. नहीं 144 लगी है, हम दो लोग जा रहे हैं, हम मीडिया से हैं.
कृपया करके आप जो है उसके अंदर चलें आप.
Again, the same kind of incident happening, and it's utter chaos at this location.
Very valid point being raised by our correspondent Priyank Tripathi that there is section 144, just about two of them, the camera person and the Times Network correspondent, attempting to step into the village, immediately stopped by the police, and also more importantly of what the victim's family continues to go through. Ms. Anjali Bharadwaj, if you saw that interaction here, did you feel that there is a continuation of a basic rights violation that this family is still facing? I mean, it's the SIT which is on ground and investigating the case and trying to bring justice to the family, but that's still happening in the midst of basic rights violation for the family if it's held up in this manner.
Yes, I mean, there are clear violations of their fundamental rights. If they are being held up, they are not being allowed to speak to people. They are not being allowed to speak to the media. At least that is what this boy that you showed right now seemed to suggest. And I think what is happening here is that there is a very clear case of caste as well. And what we are seeing in this particular rape is that, there is a whole equation in the village, in our country, which we see, which is caste, class, which comes into play when these kind of crimes happen. They are power crimes. By the police functioning in this manner, the administration functioning in this manner, this only tries to protect a certain section of society. Why should crimes then not happen? Because you are allowing things to happen with impunity. If the police, the administration behaves like this, then it actually gives strength to these people who are oppressing. And I think that is what is the big problem that we are seeing over here. The cover-up is very clear. The attempt to stifle voices that are coming out, that are saying what they want to say, they are not allowing them to do that. The media is not being allowed to go in. That whole area has been sealed. Of course, it's a violation of their fundamental rights.
they are taking. Someone let me
Right.
point out that
Mr. Sharad Pradhan, you of course mentioned on how the Allahabad High Court was entirely shocked with what has happened in this case here. The SIT is of course still investigating the original crime, the cause of which the young girl lost her life. They're still not taking into account of what has happened on the night of the cremation. How do you think the Allahabad High Court suo motu cognizance of the second aspect to this case can bring about justice to the family? Because the Allahabad High Court also mentions that this is coming in with massive media reportage of what happened in the middle of the night.
Yeah, actually, they have relied heavily on what the media has reported, and they are seeking all this evidence in the form of tapes and recordings from the media people also. You know, this SIT, in my view, is just a eyewash, and it is an eyewash. And the manner in which this IG was talking just now to your reporter made it more than evident that the whole idea is to keep the media away so that media doesn't have access to what the SIT is doing. I'm sure they must be, in their own way, they must be trying to intimidate the family and ensure the statements that they want. They would ensure what they want to record, only what they want. So that is why media has been kept away. Because the IG went to the extent of saying, when your reporter asked that when the SIT people had left in the evening, then also media was not allowed. So he had the cheek to say that as long as the SIT happens to remain in Hathras, the media will not be allowed. This is like worse than emergency. You cannot keep the media away like this, and this cannot be done. Also, let me tell you, without the express.
OP मिश्रा जी, आप ये बताइए कि इस पे इन्वेस्टिगेशन कब होगा? अगर इलाहाबाद हाई कोर्ट इसको एक घोर अत्याचार बता रही है कि जिस तरीके से लड़की का फाइनल राइट्स ऑफ क्रिमेशन हुआ, दैट इन इटसेल्फ इज atrocious, that in itself is a crime. उस पे कब इन्वेस्टिगेशन शुरू होगा?
Let me answer to all one by one. Just give me a few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes. Mr. Pradhan, have you not seen emergency in 97? Is it a situation like that? Why are you talking like that?
It is worse than emergency.
Have you not seen emergency in 1977?
Yes.
Are you supporter of that? And second thing, Miss Anjali, what you
Mishra
have
ji, we are not in 1977 right now, please.
One thing.
Mishra ji, we are in 2020.
And one thing.
Can we please talk about what's happening in October 2020?
Miss Anjali has talked about caste and class. So just go to Balrampur. Shahid and Sahil was there. Azamgarh, Danish was there. In Balrampur, Rizwan was there. Why are you not going over there? Why are you not talking about that?
We have talked about that.
Why are you not talking about
Mr. O.P. Mishra, okay, we will look into that. We are talking about Hathras today. Okay, Mishra ji, this is very ugly politics, Mishra ji. This is very shameful. I'm sorry, sir. Mishra ji, please answer the question. Do you not feel responsible to what the Allahabad High Court has taken note of?
One thing, just give me a few seconds. Mr. Vivek, Mahoba SIT reports has already been given. Second one, the rape has not been happened. Are you party of the forensic party? The forensic team has been denied, and why are you telling that this is rape?
Because the High Court is also...
You have to shame on you. We have shame on you.
Your shouting will not help you. Let me tell you that.
Mishra ji, the girl has lost her life.
The people are a bundle of lies. Let me tell you. You lie from top to bottom.
Okay, Mishra ji, do you want to answer the question or not? Should I move on to the other panelists then? No, I'm sorry. This whataboutery cannot happen. Mr. O.P. Mishra, can you hear your name? Can you please hear me? There is no point in looking into the past here on this, please. All right, let me take that question here through. Let me take that question here through Mr. Vivek Silas. Mr. Vivek Silas, if the Allahabad High Court takes note of what happened in the middle of the night as a human rights violation, should there not be a second set of investigations on the second aspect to this case now? Our correspondent Alok had asked the same very question to the IG Aligarh as well. They're looking away. They do not even acknowledge that the victim's family has been deprived of conducting the last rites.
Yeah, definitely. As Mr. Sharad Pradhan said, they are definitely trying to intimidate the family, whether bribing them, bullying them, whatever they are doing. We thought that the sleeping Yogi government will wake up after this heinous crime. We thought that the heinous crime will wake up the Yogi Adityanath police government. But yesterday there have been similar crimes.
No, Mr. Mishra ji, this is no way to be speaking during a discussion here. We are going across to what is happening at Jantar Mantar in New Delhi. Our correspondent Harish is there with us of the Times Network. Remember Chandrasekhar Azad, who was briefly detained by the police in the face of those protests here. He is speaking. Let's take a listen in of the Bhim Army here.
जिस तरह से मानवता कलंकित किया गया है, ये अन्याय है. इस अन्याय के खिलाफ हम लोग सड़कों पर रहेंगे. मुख्यमंत्री जब तक इस्तीफा नहीं देते और न्याय नहीं होता, हमारा संघर्ष जारी रहेगा. मैं मांग करता हूं कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट स्वतः संज्ञान ले. हाई कोर्ट ने संज्ञान लिया, फिर भी आज वहां मीडिया नहीं घुस सकती है, वहां आम आदमी नहीं जा सकता है. पीड़ित परिवार को मारा पीटा जा रहा है. ये राम राज्य उत्तर प्रदेश का. ऐसे राम राज्य की हमें जरूरत नहीं है. हम संविधान का राज चाहते हैं और बहनों की सुरक्षा चाहते हैं. कहीं को लगा रहा है, कहीं को लगा रहा, मुझसे बिना पूछो. हाथरस की घोषणा आज ही करूंगा. अब टीम से बात करूंगा. अन्याय के लिए मैं किसी से भी टकरा सकता हूं. मैं ये वादा करके आया अपनी मां से कि जब तक मेरी बहन को न्याय नहीं मिलेगा, मैं घर नहीं लौटूंगा. जब तक न्याय नहीं होता, क्या तो मैं सड़क पे रहूंगा या जेल में रहूंगा, लेकिन अन्याय नहीं सहने दूंगा. और मैं गारंटी देता हूं, अगर उस दिन मैं वहां होता तो इन सरकार की औकात नहीं थी कि मेरी बहन की, फूल जैसी बहन की लाश को कचरे की तरह जला देते. ये निर्दयी लोग हैं, ये बैसी लोग हैं, ये दरिंदे हैं. ऐसे दरिंदों की सरकार में कोई जरूरत नहीं है.
Our correspondent Harish is getting us further details here on this. Harish, this is yet another protest. This is a candlelight march now that is happening at India Gate there in the center of the national capital. It's also here important to note, Harish, that in the midst of investigations now that have started, the SIT in the past 3 days have been carrying on with its investigations. It's in the village, recording in statements of the family as well. But on ground, there is a clear sense of not having trust in the system there in Uttar Pradesh anymore. Not having trust in the UP police, the administration, or even the SIT, which is why we are seeing a continuation of these protests on ground.
Yes, that's right. A massive protest here at the Jantar Mantar. Protesters have gathered in thousands of numbers. There are activists of the Aam Aadmi Party, AIDWA, JNSU, then there are other SFI, then large number of then Bhim Army also. Chandrasekhar Azad just spoke. We were listening to him. Yes, as you rightly put, the anger is palpable. They are demanding, they are fast tracking of the case and hanging of the accused. But not only that, they are more angry at the UP administration, at the way we have seen how the top officials like ADG and DM have made irresponsible statements like no summon, no rape, and even the DM was seen, caught on camera, he was intimidating the family, and we can see the huge presence here at the protest at the Jantar Mantar. It's a massive congregation of protesters. They are demanding nothing short of the resignation of UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. They are saying that given the fact that he has no control over his top officials who are making reckless and irresponsible statements, they are behaving like owners of the country while they are mere public servants. They should have been more sympathetic. They are questioning how the victim could have been forcibly cremated without the permission or without no member of her family being there, and they are questioning how people who are trying to visit the village to pay their condolences, and the media, which has a right to report whatever happens there, the media is being blocked. People who try to go to pay their condolences, political leaders are being blocked. You can see the candlelight march now, the candlelight vigil by several parties here. The women and children, women have come here in large numbers representing the AIDWA. Aam Aadmi Party's leaders are here. Bhim Army leaders are here. Large number of opposition protests, and the protests have in fact peaked in the capital. This is something like what we have witnessed after the Nirbhaya incident. And now it is very clear from these visuals. My cameraman Ijaz can pan and show. There's massive crowd at the Jantar Mantar. This is the first time that after the incident happened that such large crowd has converged in the capital. The protests had begun at 5 o'clock, and ever since the crowd has begun to swell. Now it's in huge numbers. Policemen keep coming here and ask people to maintain social distancing. It has reached a point of no control. You can also see how my cameraman Ijaz can show that how people are climbing on the barricades and protesting. Now we can also ask. Let me talk to some people who are protesting, madam.
Okay. Yes, please. All right. Okay, Harish, we're going to be taking in a response here to what we're seeing on ground or what you've sent us. Massive 1,000+ crowd there at Jantar Mantar. OP Mishra, please respond. There is very, very clearly a sense with people across India that they do not trust the UP police and administration system in these investigations. Please respond to that. What can you tell them? There is such a huge breach of trust. These are massive protests that continue across the country.
There is nothing like that. Mr. Ravan is carrying out their own agenda that is supported by these all opposition party. He's carrying out his own agenda. There is no rape. The forensic laboratory has categorically, they had found it out. And they are still, I don't know, when the SITs, just wait for 4 or 5 days more, when the report will come, the truth will come out. Why are all these people in so hurry? Why? The SIT
no, but okay. All right, Mr. Mishra, you say that this is politicized. You ask the people, what's the hurry? Just wait for a few days. But Mr. Mishra, these protests are a mirror. These protests are a mirror to the UP government and administration. There is no trust in the system. These investigations, people are certain, will not give justice to the family. This is not a propaganda. These are ordinary, regular people on ground. Please see the mirror. The UP government and administration needs to see the mirror, and this is being shown by people of the country across different states in these massive protests here. I'm afraid we'll have to leave it at that. We appreciate all our panelists being with us this evening. It's a wrap on this discussion.